Yeah, straight from the borough of the best of the best, where it's fashionable to wear a vest on your chest, you heard? Grew up in the hood, stuck with nothing. To this day I gives a fuck about nothing. Say something, bitch. The hood ain't been good to me. I'm chipped up, obviously, but the cops always following me. It's hard, hustle for days with no day off. They say hard work pay off, guess I see it soon. Right now I'm under the moon, stuck on my grinds like my watch got legs, eyes running out of time. Fine, step it up a notch where I'm rooted. Stun on my block, you won't leave like your car wheels booted. Stupid, we from a place where they move work and shoot first. Live by the code, they cop the coupe first. Nothing but realness embedded in me. I'm cashed up, not gassed up, no one let it in me. The chef, a nice G, but your wifey invite me nightly. Why you out scrambling in your white tee? My shakedown click, keep cannons. We throw bullets like Rich Gannon. Know where to find me. It's cold, we grinding. Toast is tucked, snorkels on. We posting up, streets is watching. Henny got me leaning, ready to shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up.
When it's cold, we grinding, the badge is tough,
right.
Jackets on, stacking bucks.
Okay,
come on, everybody, man.
The liquor got me zoning, ready to shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up.
PT, let's go.
Don't think the young boy ain't got no flows. That's like Too Short saying he ain't got no hoes, you know. I'm cocky, homes, I got to blow. Oh, it's right back in the hood where the rocks are so. Where niggas like me keep blocks, that's not for show. They only come out when it's time for me to pop at foes. For the love of cars, bras and rocks that glow. Real soldiers in the street gon' lock and load. I only coincide with niggas that's gon' ride. Not you cocksuckers looking for a dick to ride. We should be getting live. Niggas be switching sides, depending your men and beat them that dip and hide. When I be spitting rhymes, I don't be spitting lies. And when I get to 5, a full clip inside. You can look in my eyes and see that.
I want to see if a few more y'all gonna come in the chat too before I start talking about what I'm gonna talk about. So give me a minute to put this.
Hey yo, what up? This Chef Boy is our Red Cafe, Shakedown Capo, Trackmaster representative, Brooklyn banger, Eastside rider. And you know I'm here to rattle these waves. They got their shoes off trying to surf in my waters. It's not gonna happen. Shakedown, my piranhas is biting. Hey yo, the world's famous 1-9 hustler. I ain't Mike Tyson before he fought Buster. Chef Boy is on South Beach Villa, shoes off, 1,000-foot yacht, have a cruise off. Pocket is brick suspect, it's too soft. I need it just how it come. Ma, you like that? Let me show you how it come. I'm a Brooklyn Dodger, like strippers with names like Sasha. Passion, twist them, pass them. That's what I call center of attraction. I'm like a Roman king. Right hand got a German Luger. Left hand glass of Poland Spring. Necklace long like Texas horn. Slap that talk, reckless on horns. I'm a track master, track bully. Hoodie and Scully. Shake down, get gully. 745 on cruise control. 7-shot, 4-5, make you lose your soul. They got my shine locked up. I'm in the street and I got my shine rocked up. Never know when I might pop up. Any given Sunday, I'm equilibrium when it comes to gunplay. Slap game like Joe Pesci. I lay it down flat like an old Pepsi. I'm king of the ice like Gretzky. In the hood I got greenery and Nestle, bitch. You just scenery, don't stress me. I'm Dickie down with a stack of green. I wanna cut, you wanna vibe? Get the magazine. Got a Range and got a Chevy. And I sleep with a 007 like Holly Berry. Gas like Yeti.
Now we in the clear. There's like 21 of y'all in here. I know ain't too many of y'all gonna come in the chat because it's early, so I could have did this later to get views, but I ain't doing all that. All right, let me start reading the comments and talk to y'all. Where was the stream with the rapper Jimmy? Must have missed it, LOL. Nah, man, you ain't miss it. Yo, Diesel, what's up? Yeah, man, the topic on the stream real quick. I ain't gonna make the stream a long 2-hour stream or nothing like that. Every time I say that, this shit end up being longer than I want. Yo, Silent, what's good, fam? But what I was gonna say is, pop the like button for your boy Jimmy. Yeah, man, it ain't too many of y'all here. But like I said, it's early, so I didn't expect a lot of y'all to come in the stream. I'll be doing this for those of y'all that really be fucking with your boy. I sound like Zaire saying that, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like to do streams for those of y'all. I know y'all gonna come in here. If y'all come in here now, y'all, you know, y'all chilling like me. Y'all probably got the same schedule like me. Y'all sub to me, y'all fuck with me. So I'll be trying to do streams just to talk to y'all in particular. You know what I mean? I ain't doing it to get 1,000 views or viewers at a time or you know, hundreds of people in the stream. But with that being said, yeah, the topic is something I want to talk to y'all about. Y'all notice on YouTube, y'all rarely see me ask anybody for anything, and that's the reason. The topic you see on the stream, because you know, I got a situation where I ask somebody for something, and it's not a YouTuber, but it's just to show you, like, even somebody you cool with, right? I asked them for something, and now he acting like he can't answer his phone. He acting like he didn't see the text. He told me he was gonna do it, he ain't doing it. And that's why I be watching people, man, because you can't really trust people, man. Because if somebody say they're your friend, sometimes you gotta test their friendship. You got to. Sometimes you gotta ask them for something, even if it's a small thing, just to see if they're gonna do it. Because you need to know who you got in your corner. You need to know if you got somebody in your corner that's a bitch ass nigga, he acting like he cool with you, but he really don't got your best interest at heart. You gotta know, in case, God forbid, you end up in a hospital, you have an emergency with your wife or your kids or your girl or your moms, and you gotta leave this nigga with the keys to the car, keys to the house. You know, you gotta know the quality of the people you got in your life. So every now and again, you gotta test your friendship with people. And I don't mean do no dickhead shit. Finally made a stream, what's good? Damn, Hacks, you did finally make a stream. That's true, I ain't see you in a while. What's good, Hacks? But yeah, every now and again, you gotta ask them for something. You gotta, like, don't make it like an uncomfortable thing. But you gotta ask them for something to see if they're gonna do it. It gotta be something small, but it gotta be something that you think they may not do. You know, and just ask them to see if they do it. If they do it, that's your man, 100 grand. If they start acting like they gonna do it, they start procrastinating, beating around the bush, that nigga ain't your friend, dog. That nigga ain't your friend. So every now and again, you gotta ask somebody for something just to see. So y'all talking about some whole other shit in the chat. I don't know what you talking about. Indian Santa Claus, Gandhi. Okay. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, man, back to this friendship shit. Another thing a lot of people gotta realize, right? And this is gonna be, yo, Craig, what's up? This is gonna be going out to a particular amount of people. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't understand what I'm about to say. And if they did it, understand, they wouldn't have no issues with people. The reason you don't have issues with people, or you do have issues with people, I'm gonna tell you how to get around that right now. And no, I'm not gonna treat people how you want to be treated. When it comes to viewing somebody as a friend, right? If you get along with a person and they pass the first test I just gave you, which is ask them for something to see if they're gonna say yes or no and how long they take to do it. That's test number one. Test number two, if they pass test number one, is you gotta ask yourself, how hard do you gotta work at the friendship? If you see yourself working hard at that friendship to be that person's friend, I don't care what the incentive is, I don't care what you think they could do for you, how influential the person may be, that ain't your friend. So you gotta start realizing that if you're working 90% harder than they are at being a friend, then they don't want to be your friend and not interested in being your friend, and they are not your friend. So that's why a lot of people run into issues on YouTube with each other, because they don't realize that they don't weigh the value of if somebody's your friend or not. You know, you got to look at somebody and say, yo, the only reason we talking is because I be breaking my neck to go in your DM. I be breaking my neck to hit you up. I be breaking my neck to keep a line of communication open with you. If you see yourself in that position where you breaking your neck to keep a line of communication open with that person don't want to fuck with you. Because every now and again, they're going to reciprocate. Reciprocation is very important in any friendship. If reciprocation is on a 90-10 split, then that person that's giving it 10% ain't thinking about fucking with you, fam. So that's how you could always tell who to fuck with on YouTube. Like, you notice I don't fuck with nobody hardly on YouTube. That's the reason right there. That's the reason in a nutshell. Yeah, you can ask me gaming, of course. But I just wanted to make a stream to explain some things to people, because I recently asked somebody for something. And the reason I'm saying this is because he probably gonna watch this video and then he gonna try to come and do what I asked him to do. It's already too late. He went on my list. I ain't fucking with that nigga. He called my phone. I'm not picking up. He texts me. I'm not answering that shit. He might as well be. I might as well attend this nigga funeral. That's the reason I'm saying that, because he put himself on that list by thinking that shit is bullshit. Actually, to do something, I'm asking you because I want to see if you're gonna do it. I'm not asking you because I need you to. That's one thing I always made sure too. I didn't need nobody. Y'all see this shit. I got 10,000 subscribers by myself. Niggas said I was botting. So y'all already see that. You know what I mean? I don't need nobody. Fuck it. I got me and my bots. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. That's probably gonna end up in a video somewhere that I said that. Oh, he admitted it. But anyway, I digress, man. Saying that to say, man, you just gotta make sure shit is like that, man. You just gotta make sure shit is like that, man. So I like it when people think when you ask them for something, you asking because you need them. I'm not asking because I need you. I'm asking because I'm testing your bitch ass to see if you're not a bitch ass nigga or not. If you pass the bitch ass nigga exam, then that's all good. I give you your plaque, you get your stripe, and I put you on the team, my nigga. You can call me anytime you need something, man. I got you. But you gotta pass the bitch nigga alert test. What will enhanced mode on Battlefield 1 be? Enhanced mode will be anything over 1080p, man. To be honest with you, the Xbox One, right? Star Wars Battlefront 2. I got a Star Wars Battlefront 2 question. Let me answer that. All right, let me explain enhanced mode. Anything higher than what the original Xbox One can do is considered enhanced mode. So if the capabilities that we seen on the past Battlefront game was 792p, 900p and above would be considered enhanced mode for Star Wars Battlefront. But Star Wars Battlefront should be able to run at 1800p 60 frames per second on Xbox One X. Now, will it be able to do that? It may not be able to do that because, like I said, a lot of people don't understand the Frostbite engine is hard to optimize on console to push 60 frames at 4K native. So you're not gonna get 4K native on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm telling y'all that now. That's my prediction. I'm almost 99% certain I'm right. You're not gonna get a native 4K Star Wars Battlefront on console, period, just due to the fact that the Frostbite engine is so taxing on console. So, will the Star Wars Battlefront resolution be the same as the Pro and the Xbox One X? A lot of people are saying no, it won't be the same. I'm telling you, I think it will. I think that the PS4 Pro resolution is going to be either 1400 or 1800p, and I know for a fact that the Xbox One X is not going to be 2160p, so it's probably going to be 1800p, and the PlayStation 1 maybe 1400p. That might be the difference. You might get 1440 on PlayStation, and you might get 1800 on Xbox, but I got a feeling they might go with 1800 on both consoles. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. You said every time I talk about Xbox, I convince you to get one. You better not say that loud, because them niggas will swear. I see you, man, even though you don't belong there. Fucking guys. 3 people on one road. I got one person on the left of me and one person on the right of me. Where is these people going? Nah, I'm not waiting on no sale, man. Yo, life is too short to wait for shit that you want, man. Fuck that, man. I'm about to give y'all motivation. You gotta get up, get out, and go get that shit, man. Fuck that. I'm not waiting for no Xbox One X sale. I'm getting my shit day one, and I'm paying top dollar. I don't give a fuck, because I went in GameStop and hit them with the, oh, give me that. I milli rocked in there, boy, on that 70% off deal. I was in there like, I milli rock on the GameStop block. Like, give me that. Like, give me my deal. So I already got my Xbox One X on deck, man. My shit is, all I got to do is walk in there with a couple dollars and I'm walking out with mine. So, you know what I mean? I was on GameStop like, yo, I did like that. I was like, yo, that 70% shit is true? She was like, yeah. I was like, yo, take that and take that. Have a good one. Pretty much what I did was all the games I got on PC that I got on console, I took them to GameStop. Because I'm getting ready to get off this whole console shit anyway, man. I'm convinced. I got back on 4K yesterday. Yo, listen, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. No lie, I can't get an Xbox One X. I wanted to. Listen, man, let me just tell y'all something, man. 1080p is dead for me. It's dead for me, dog. I don't want to see nothing 1080p no more, dog. Listen to me, man. I spent an hour. I streamed? Yo, that's crazy. That shit, my stream just turned off. Damn, YouTube be doing me dirty in the morning, though. Jesus. It's already hard to get niggas to come in the room in the morning and YouTube just be turning my shit off like, nah, you done here, dog. You talking about Xbox? Nah, you done here. Microsoft ain't clear that check. Bloop. I'm like, damn, fam, it's like that. But anyway, damn, that shit interrupted what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I spent the hour just staring at the graphics on Dead Island Riptide. I put it on 4K 60, and I just stared at it for like an hour, like, yo, it is such a fucking huge difference, PC 4K 60 versus anything on console, bro. It's such a huge difference. To get that experience on console, you gotta wait for like a God of War, you know, Days Gone. You gotta wait for those true exclusives on PlayStation to get a different experience than PC. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Oh, let me see something real fast, because I'm about to run in the store. I shouldn't even go in the store. Last time I went in the store, I got into a fucking fight. Dude was asking me for a fucking $1. Some blood nigga. But I guess he thought because he was all zooed out, I was gonna be scared of him or something and shit. And he asked me for a fucking $1. I told that nigga, I'm on the phone, get the fuck away from me. This nigga gonna throw his book down and charge at me. I'm like, nigga, if you fucking come one step closer, I'm gonna slap the piss out of you, boy. Fuck you doing? Little ass nigga thought he was gangster. Then he started talking that shit about how I'm a big dude and he a little dude, but he'll knock me the fuck out and yada yada yada. I'm like, yeah, it's all good, man. I hear you talking, man, but I told him the key thing, man. The key thing, nigga, you just talking. I said, you talking, you ain't doing it. I said, if you was gonna do it, you would do it. You wouldn't be talking. And he just kept talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And y'all know me, man. When a nigga starts popping shit, I pop shit back, but I don't do it on no I'll slap your mom shit. I do it on some, yo, you gonna slap me? Slap me, man. Go ahead. Why you ain't slapped me yet? Why I'm not slapped yet? Niggas get mad as fuck when you do that to them. Niggas like, yo, I'll pull out the gat and clap you. I'm like, so shoot me, nigga. Why I'm not talking to Jesus right now? Niggas start getting angry, like, fuck you, nigga. I swear to everything I love. Niggas sound like they wanna start crying. I'm like, my nigga, handle your business. Don't cry. Take it in the eye. Anyway, I digress, man. But yeah, man, Star Wars Battlefront is definitely gonna be under, if you want 4K, look, let me tell y'all the truth too. I got Star Wars Battlefront on PlayStation and PC, and I could tell y'all honestly, man, the 4K on the first one looked absolutely fucking amazing. Like, that's one of the best looking games in 4K you could look at. What make it even more crazy is they had a mod that made it look better. I'm like, yo, it already looked amazing, and now you're gonna make it look more amazing? The fuck? Somehow they did. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get me something from the store, and I'm taking my ass in the house because I was out late, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna confess, I'm going home now. I've been out. I went out. You know what I mean? I had a good time. I did some things, and now it's time to take my punk ass in the house and go look at some 4K 60. "24-inch HDR V-Sync." That sound good, Craig. What is that? How much that shit run you? I can't do nothing under 30 though, man. I need me one of them 32s, them 38s. I need something like that. This guy trying to race me, man. How lame can you be, man? I hate niggas like that. This nigga out here trying to race on a side block where pedestrians is at. Fuck out of here. Hello, nurse. Something like that, dog. That's all I can say. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling right now. It's a reason for that. Oh boy, what is the cops doing? They out here beasting. Why are they like pulling up all over right there? All right, my signal getting ready to go bad because I gotta pass these projects and the police is out. So that's gonna make this interference even worse. I'm almost certain of that. Hey Jimmy, what's the GS trade in the Xbox? I don't get what you mean. What's the game? Oh, GameStop trade-in? I don't know. The current trading value I think I saw was 125, but they'll probably do something where it'll go up when the console's coming out, like they did with the PS4 Pro. They made the PlayStation go up from 125 to 150. Now it's not 80. I saw it was 125. At least when I went in the store it was. It's not $80. I think it'll be 125 and then go up to 150 when the pre-orders go up for the Xbox One X. If it's $80, they really like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to Gaming Addict. If he said the trading value for the Xbox One S is $80, look, I'm gonna be honest, and y'all gonna say, oh no, Jimmy, don't say that. Y'all pony niggas about to go wild. The Xbox One S is on sale for $175 at Pawn Shop here. That's not a bad price actually. But what I was gonna say is, if the trading value for the Xbox One S is $80, which I could have sworn I saw 125 when I went, or maybe it was because I went for 4th of July when that trading sale happened. That's probably why it was that price. But if it is only $80 for the standard box, they killed that Xbox One X more than I thought, because oh, here come the pony emojis. They killed the Xbox One X even more, because you mean to tell me you got a console for $500, and if I trade in the first mid-gen refresh that you did, because remember, this is the first, not the last. They got 2 consoles. If I trade in an Xbox One, I can see that being $80. If I trade in an Xbox One S and it's $80, you only gonna give me $80 off a $500 console? That's suicide. That is disrespectful if they do that. That shit is disrespectful. Now, I'm not trading my Xbox One S because I need it for my living room. I'm going to put that in my living room and put my Xbox One S in my bedroom. So I would keep my Xbox One S. I'm not trading it in. I like the console a lot. I really like my Xbox One S. Like, I use it for so much shit that I would, like, need that device in my house. But I would be really mad if I seen the Xbox One S come out and they only did that, because they even did it for the PS4. If you wanted a Pro, they gave you extra money for trading in your PlayStation. It was like a trade-in program. It was like a bonus program for people that wanted to do the upgrade. And GameStop likes to do that so that they could get that business and they could move units. They want you to do trade-ins so that you can spend your money in there and buy shit. Because that's what this whole thing is about the 70% that GameStop did. They did that so that people could buy shit and boost their sales. That's exactly why they did that shit. That's exactly why they did that shit. That's the reason for it. Yeah, I'm wild. I just parked right in the middle of the street on the corner. Yo, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. So I got my, yeah, I need my phone. Yeah. Y'all still here or not? Because I went in the store and ordered food. I brought something to drink. I went in. It's 42 or 49 of y'all in here? Damn, okay. I'm starting to think I could do like BG and make a video brushing my teeth. Oh shit. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyway, I'm back though. I had to go in there because that store right there is like really popular. So if you go in there past like 9, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You were what to call for me? You were what? Let me read that. We were waiting for someone to rob your car. Yeah, I left my car open, running. Brooklyn changed, man. I'm in Brooklyn. Brooklyn changed a lot, man. You couldn't do that shit some years ago, man. If you left your car like that, your shit wasn't gonna be there when you came back outside. Yo, Kissimmee, what's good? Nah. Ain't nobody gonna take my car. Remember, I got a Subaru Outback. Who want that? Who want that car? Remember, that was another rumor I keep hearing people saying. People keep saying I'm driving a Subaru Outback. Nobody don't want no damn Subaru Outback. See that? That's the Subaru logo right here. You see it, y'all? People be making up some wild shit about me, yo. I be hearing like some crazy rumors about myself. I be like, damn, yo. I'm like, where did they even get the... Usually when people make up rumors, it's based off some piece of information that might correlate. But the rumors be like way off. I'm like, damn, niggas ain't even try with that rumor. Jimmy be shopping. Yeah, man, you know, I'm coming home. I'm trying to just chill, man. I got the 4K popping. I'm about to jump on some 4K, man. Yo, for those of y'all that got Injustice, they did a really good job on that Sub-Zero character. I actually was impressed at how good he was. Because Red Hood was cool, but Red Hood was a little bit too annoying. His play style was, ugh, to me. Like, it's cool to play with him, but I'm not going to stop playing with Batman or one of the Batman characters for Red Hood. They could have made him a little bit more fun to use. Because that's what it is. It's like the character's not fun. Sub-Zero character is a lot of fun to use. Yo, what's up, I Do Games, man? What's good, my brother? Como está, my G? All up in the car, but you can't see nothing. Pitch black tent, so you can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't even noticed. I do have on a do-rag because it's wave season, dog. Everybody talking about waves like I don't got mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it in. You know what I mean? People seeing pictures of me with my hat off. You know what I'm saying? Let me pop my shit too. So I'm getting my waves back good, nice and right. It's wave season, man. It's wave season, man. It's wave season for another month and a half. You know what I'm saying? I do got my brush. I ain't got no pocket brush though. I keep my brush. I got one of them old scary brushes, like, you know what I mean? This is the kind of brush. Look at this shit. I got the one with the. This is how you know this is a real wave brush, right? Check this out. I'm about to show y'all. You got the you pussy side and then the fam. You said what about my waves? This is the you pussy, man. You just starting out trying to get them waves in. This is the what you say about my waves, nigga. One brush on this side, 360, nigga. 360 side, and the up and coming side. You know what I mean? As you could tell from looking at it, this side been through a lot. You know what I mean? This is when you come fresh out the barber shop and you gotta like go ease your head back in. Your scalp is tender. But then when it's what, nigga? I'm coming. I'll be right back for you, my nigga. I'll be right back for you, dog. 360 time. That's that side. So that's, you know, y'all know I'm ready. Come out the barber shop. You know, you hit the soft side. You know, you get them back in. Somebody pop shit. Right before you pull off your do-rag, you hit this side of it. You know what I'm saying? And you put the do-rag back on. If you really about your wave game, you just add a little drop of water. You hit this shit, throw the do-rag on for like 5 minutes, let that shit dry up. And if you hit it with this side of the brush, when you take that do-rag off, it's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap. But not with this side. You got to know which brush to use. See? And I keep that in the cut. Nobody don't even know about this brush. I just should let y'all in a secret. Just pull it out the cut. Be like, yo, wave warfare 101, kid. We came to talk, we not playing. That's what you got here. This is, we came to talk and we not playing. We want your chick. Yo, what's up, y'all? I sacrificed my life to save my fellow soldiers. That's what I'm talking about. Wolf Flow, you understood zero of that because you probably don't have short hair and you don't have waves, kid. You know what I'm saying? That's wave season vet talk that I just gave you. So you probably don't know nothing about that life, Wolf. Wolf said I understood 0% of what y'all was just talking about. Yo, that brush want that 1v1 with anybody, kid. I'm telling you, that brush came for all seasons, kid. Yo. YouTube is really doing me dirty. I really don't even think that's Sprint. I think that's straight up YouTube doing that, crashing my stream like that. That shit said try again. It didn't even give me a reconnection message. I had to hit try again for YouTube to reconnect. Okay, I had to make sure the chat was there. I have naturally curly hair. Actually, I got, my hair is not naturally nappy either. I would say my hair is curly, but my hair is like stringy. If I try, like, I used to have braids and people would make fun of me because you know how if you got, your hair is not a certain way. All right, my Wi-Fi signal was on. I think that's what was causing that interruption. I turned it off. So we'll see what happens now. My hair could wave easy. I could just throw some grease on my hair and wet it. I'm good. But I can't do shit like braid my hair and all that, because when I'm one of those people, when I braid my hair, by the time I go to school and come back, my shit untangled. So I can't get my shit to lock or tangle, because it's like stringy. So it's hard to braid if I let it grow. I gotta like let that shit sit coarse and put like lemon juice in my shit for it to do that, to even try to do that. Wait, who getting the PS4 Tuesday? This shit is getting crazy out here. Gamer M, what's good? Hold on, we gotta bring this back. Who getting the PS4 Tuesday, Gaming Addict? You? Fam, if you get a... Yo, it's a wrap for Xbox this generation if you get a PS4. Because if you didn't have a PS4 all this time and you getting one, I know the reason you get one is because Xbox ain't got no motherfucking games. Yo, Gaming Addict say he's getting an Xbox Tuesday. Damn. So we got Smooth, we got Randall Thor, and now we got Gaming Addict. Oh man. Oh man. We gonna have to start something called the Pony Podcast or something like that. You getting it for Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, sure, Gaming Addict, sure. Sure, you're getting it just for Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure you're not going to play none of those PS4 exclusives that's running around out there looking all great and shit. I'm sure you're not going to be interested in shit like Spider-Man, God of War, Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, none of that shit. I'm sure you don't want none of those good games. He said Kingdom Hearts 3 is on Xbox One. Yeah, I can't front. I'm such a... Kingdom Hearts is one of those games that my manhood will not allow me to actually play it. I get on my solid rev shit. I don't know, man. My manhood just won't allow me to sit there and play that. Can I ask you a rap? Yeah. He said, Melon Daddy said, ain't no Xbox niggas gonna buy Kingdom Hearts. It's lit, but I'm sorry, man. Mickey Mouse and all that, nah, fam. It ain't happening. It ain't not for me. If shit don't explode, I don't even want to touch it. Did Remy Ma destroy Nicki's career? No, I'm gonna say she did not. She destroyed her lyrically, yes. She damaged her, yes. Did she destroy her career? The only person that could destroy a person's career when they attack them is them. Remy Ma is destroying her own career because she did a couple of things and karma, it seemed like it came to her. Because y'all know I lived across the street from her. I'm not going to get into details because people going to say I'm lying. I don't know why people's going to say I'm lying about where I lived at. But anyway, every time I talk about somebody you know, celebrity can't know nobody. So let me not say I know her. The bottom line is what I'm gonna say is she made a couple of mistakes and they all bit on this ass at the same time. Think about it. Safari was helping her with her raps. Now, was Safari writing her raps? That's questionable. I'm not saying say Safari wrote her raps because that's disrespecting her. What I'm gonna say is what I noticed about a lot of rappers when I'm around them filming them, because I film them when they record music. I like to film rappers in the street and I like to film them in the studio. But I tell everybody that I film, I gotta get you in the street because I wanted to be authentic and real. I was really into the, you know, the ignorance of it, of course, I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to film artists in their natural habitat. I don't want to get you in a professional environment where you're trying to be this person for the record label. I want to get you as a person. Are you a gamer? Are you a pothead? Are you a drug dealer? Like, what are you? Who are you? So I'd rather get artists in the street. But I do film a lot of them when they're recording. And what I noticed, and Nicki Minaj has the same problem, is that they get creativity from other people. Like Max B was the kind of artist that if you was around him, you could have been a rapper that was like, Das Effects, miggity, 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 1, 2, 3, and then get around Max B and start singing and serenading niggas in your raps. Because that's the energy that is around you, so you start sucking off of that energy. Nicki seemed like her problem is that she don't have that battery to suck off no more, so now she's creating her raps, and they're different because Safari was helping her come up with that energy, which means the chemistry of the two of them was what was making those records. So, did she destroy her? No, but she definitely damaged her, and along with her not being able to write a good song, because she seemed like she got writer block right now. So, that's the problem. Like, that's why you got to be careful how you moving out here, because one minute you could be the man. Like, look at these YouTube niggas. YouTube ads stopped making money for a lot of YouTubers, and I've been seeing videos popping up, where are they now, where they're showing you YouTubers I was just watching a couple weeks ago who they said not even logging into their YouTube channels. And I'm like, I get it that you make money that way and you got to make money, but how you going to just abandon your whole shit because of something that changed? What it is you could wake up and be the man today and not be nobody tomorrow. And Nicki Minaj just going through the process of her shit changing. Just like Lil Wayne never used to rap good until he got around Gilly the Kid, which I was introduced to years back. And he definitely wrote Lil Wayne's raps. And then all of a sudden, after being around Gilly for so long, he perfected it. You know, he picked up that energy. He got the swag. He got the mentality. And he started writing his own raps. Yeah, Max B is getting out of jail in 2025, just to let y'all know that. So he did get his sentence reduced, even though, you know what I mean, that's fucked up to be on TV. Like, that's why I stopped rapping. When I started seeing the record deals that they was offering, how you gonna have me on TV? You know, everyone sees me, and I don't got no money. So what I gotta do is make deals that get closed. I gotta make a deal with the label to pay my rent and pay my car note, so I could look like I have a nice apartment or house and nice car. But I ain't got no money in my account. Yo, DMX just performed last night. I was just talking to my boy. He's part of the MOP. I know I grew up in Brownsville. We grew up with MOP. One of my friends is a part of MOP. They just did a show in California last night. They just flew back to New York today because he lives on my block, and we was just talking. DMX performed last night, y'all. DMX is out of jail. Believe it or not, DMX, breaking news, because these hip-hop niggas don't even know this, but DMX got out of jail and went straight to perform in California last night. So DMX is out of jail, but it looks like he might be going to jail for 40 years for the tax evasion. He's not getting out of that unless somebody pay the money. D was at the performance, and from what I hear, I don't want to talk too much of their business, but from what I'm hearing, it don't sound good, because where D was at, somebody with his kind of money is not supposed to be there where he was positioned in the place. If y'all could follow what I'm saying, he wasn't supposed to be there. So that means that he's in trouble, because the only two people that could get him out of that situation is D, and D seemed like he don't got the bread, according to what I'm hearing or what I heard occurred last night. But other than that, Swiss Beats is the only one that could save him, and Swiss is not doing it. He might, you know what, Crunk Girl, shout out to you. I hope he do, but Swiss Beats is with Jay-Z now. And if that's the case, Jay-Z could put the bread up. Swiss Beats is worth about 300 mil. he could put that million up, that 1.7 up for DMX, but I don't think he is. I don't think no one's gonna put the bread up for the simple fact that they don't want to enable him. Because imagine, all right, you put the bread up for DMX and then he go out there and overdose and kill himself. You gonna feel like shit, like the Whitney Houston situation. You know what I mean? You gonna feel like, damn, I got this nigga free. 40 years in jail might save his life. Like, I was thinking about that the other day with Chinks. Chinks got out of jail and became a popular rapper and died. If he would have stayed in jail, would he still be alive right now? That's deep shit. That's some shit you got to think about and go, damn, that's crazy, because somebody bailed DMX out and he's still doing drugs and he overdosed. You're going to be like, damn, if I'd have let this nigga did the 40 years, he would have been in jail, but he would have been alive. So that's the problem. Well, it's not. Look, let me tell y'all something that y'all probably don't even know. Swiss Beats is related to D, which is the manager of DMX, which is the founder of Rough Riders. That's actually Swiss Beats' uncle. So Swiss Beats is related to D. That's his uncle. Swiss Beats is his nephew. A lot of people don't know this. But Swiss wasn't there last night either. Swiss hasn't been around them, none of the Rough Riders, for a long time. He's still Rough Riders. He's still a part of it. They didn't have a bad breakup, but he has not been around. He's been with Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie, I never heard of DMX getting beat up. I never heard of that before. If you said fucked up as in drugs, yeah, but I never heard of DMX getting beat up, because DMX is never by himself. DMX always got a gun. DMX legally keeps guns around him. So I don't know when that happened. DMX never really had a good life. DMX was always on drugs. He was always in the streets. Yonkers is like a bad, I don't know if people know Yonkers. I know that some of y'all from Yonkers is in the chat. You know, I always thought certain parts of New York was bad, but this parts of like if you go upstate and like Yonkers, that shit is like a third world country compared to the rest of New York. Yonkers is real. Like, you could get so much, you could run up and down certain parts of Yonkers with no mask on and clap a couple niggas and you still good. You can't do that in the city. You'll be on 20 million cameras if you did that. I don't know, man. I remember DMX from when he first came out, when he was Dark Man. He was always on drugs. He was always on drugs. I don't never remember. Before he was DMX, he was another rapper. He got a deal on Def Jam. He took the money and ran, and he got arrested. When he was Dark Man, because they called him Dark Man. That's why his name is DMX, Dark Man Unknown. They used to call him Dark Man. He was on drugs then. Because I remember him from the Def Jam days, because I went to school across the street from Def Jam. So I remember DMX before he was DMX. And he was on drugs then. Niggas said he was shooting up then he stopped shooting up. Then he started just smoking weed, then he went back to shooting up and shit again. He said that, but I mean, he kind of denied he was on drugs all the way up until recently too. Him and two people that always denied they was on drugs a lot, but you knew they was him and Whitney Houston. Like, they never really wanted to admit it, but then when he kind of came out, it's like, nigga, we been knew you was getting high. DMX was one of them type of people that he would come by you in a suit and act like he wasn't getting high, and you just seen that nigga come from the crack spot. Like, nigga, we know you just brought like fucking pounds of crack. Like, we know what you just did. He was that kind of person. So DMX been getting high all his life. Trust me, I know that for a fact. Off and on, that nigga was getting high. It's just that he started changing the drugs he was using. Yeah, his wife knew. His wife, but I mean, he was getting so much money. Think about it. He was getting so much bread that I don't think nobody was really willing to tell him anything. DMX was making millions out of nowhere. DMX looked bad, man. He looked skinny. He looked old. He just looked bad. He definitely looked bad. There's no question about that. That man looked bad. She used to be on his ass, but DMX had more than one wife. DMX was cheating on her. DMX was like DMX, like, can you really call one person his wife? Like, think about it. Yeah, he was married, but DMX was married so many times, off and on, and had so many kids' mothers, and two people, I look at them and go, what the fuck are you doing as DMX? You don't remind me of DMX this generation? Chief Keef. He remind me of this generation's DMX. You could tell the man is getting high. The boy is having mad kids. He's blowing all his money. That nigga's gonna be the next DMX. Yeah, but y'all saying drugs will fuck you up, but mostly everybody in the music business is on drugs. I went to an industry party and everybody was getting high. And I told the guy that I was with, I'm not gonna say his name, I'm not interested in this type of shit, because they told me if you want to record, they want you to take this drug and that drug. Niggas was taking drugs I never heard of. And I'm like, yo, this is a common drug. Yeah. Niggas on the street don't know about these fucking pills. Niggas on the, yo, Molly and all that shit was out for so many years before niggas on the street knew what that drug was. But niggas in the music industry was popping them shits like crazy. And I was like, yo, when I first seen a Quaalude, I was like, what the fuck is that? And then years later, everybody started talking about Quaalude. I was like, oh, that's that same shit they was talking about in the studio. And that's why the music business is crazy. That shit is a soul. The music business is like something that you can't have no soul to be a part of and be cool. Like, you could do it, but you got to be like an empty vessel. Because you got to make certain decisions. Like, I remember I was with a group of dudes when we got offered our first record deal. These niggas took I produced the whole demo. I got all the beats and everything. These niggas took all the songs and cut my verse off and was shopping that demo around. And they couldn't get a deal. They couldn't get picked up. But the version that I was on got picked up. And that's when I found out. One of my boys told me that they had a version of this demo without me. And I was just listening to them explain why they did it. And I'm saying here like, yo, niggas is just soulless. Like, it was no reason to do it, but they had like reasons for it. And I'm just sitting there listening like, how you got a reason for cutting me out of the records and I'm the producer? Like, you can't. That was like Eazy-E and Dr. Dre. I own the music. I own the content. How you gonna cut me out of the content that I own? If you go somewhere and get picked up with that content, I'm still gonna own it. So they was just trying to use it to go somewhere and get on and make new content without me. Yo, Professor, what's good? I was like, damn, niggas is grimy. Yeah, they don't write. Well, first of all, another secret, a lot of artists that make records that you hear like on the radio, those radio records, not their big internet records, they don't write those records. If you look at, like, a lot of people been getting lazy with looking at credits because everything's digital. But if you look at the credits for a lot of the rappers that y'all listen to singles, you'll be surprised who writes whose music and who's not. Like, Future write a lot of people's shit. Future write a lot of music for people. Y'all know The Weeknd, Party Next Door. These niggas is writing everybody's records. These three niggas is writing all the records that's out. And you'll look at an artist that you think is from New York and he rap a certain kind of way, and a nigga from Atlanta writing his shit too. This shit is crazy in the music business. Hit the like button. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam, for real. Well, J. Cole and Kendrick, they say one of those rappers get high. Which one would you think, though? Think about it. Who out of those two niggas would you expect neither one of them get high, but they said one of them niggas get real high. Party Next Door got a lot of records popping. Yeah, that's my point. If you look at all the singles that you hear on the radio, there's like 4 people that write all those records. Like, all the R&B songs that you hear, that girl from Escape and Beyonce's sister is writing all those records. So the music business is like pretty much all smoke and mirrors, man. And you got, like, when decisions get made, you just gotta look. Like Jay-Z and Dame Dash, when they broke up, people was really looking at that shit confused. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? To a degree, I understand where Jay-Z was coming from. But damn, kid, homeboy was used to living off that money. Homeboy was, soon as Jay left, what happened to Dame Dash? He fucking went all the way to the bottom. No one know what happened to that man. Oh, Youngberg is writing for people? That would actually be better for him. I didn't know he was out here actually relevant writing, but that would make sense to me. Because I know he was doing shit for Bow Wow and shit like that. I didn't know he was still doing stuff, though. Because you could tell when Youngberg write what Youngberg be writing. Like, you could tell the shit he wrote. Crane Girl know her stuff. Crane Girl, I think it's the first time I seen you in the chat, too, by the way. Oh, he did the bounce back for Big Sean. That's dope. See, Big Sean is another one. That nigga's a nice rapper, but when you look at his singles, he didn't write those. There's so many people, you look at their single, you're going to be like, oh, shit, this nigga didn't write his own single? You're going to be shocked, yo. Yo, peace, Kinsey. Peace, Melon Daddy. What's good, doctor? Nah, I don't rap. Honestly, the reason I stopped rapping is because when I got offered the record deals that we got offered, the best record deal we got offered was from Tim Dog at Island Records. That's the same guy that signed Monica. He offered us a record deal. That was the best one. We got a deal from him. We got another record deal from a guy named Seifu. And we got another record deal from Mr. C from Hot 97. And the best record deal we got offered was a terrible record deal. It was 3 albums for $50,000, and we had to submit 3 albums, and they had to accept it. But the only thing is, we had $50,000 to split amongst the 2 of us at the time. This is when I was in a different group with a friend of mine who I grew up with, and I was saying to him, he wanted to sign a deal. Me and him got mad because I'm telling him like, yo, son, don't sign a deal for $50,000 because people gonna think we got money, and we got to take out of the $50,000. We got to pay our A&R. We got to pay for the beats. And it was a bullshit situation. It wasn't like it was going to be a lot of money for the beats. But the thing is this. Out of $50,000, what we going to have left? And then we got to wait for them to put out 3 albums before we can renegotiate the contract. Now, we got to hope that the first album they put out is going to be big. And we highly doubt it was going to be anything like that. It was just going to be a thing where we had an album out and we get to run around promoting our album, telling people we had an album. And if we could get it out there, then yeah, we would do good. But we wasn't expecting to be on no Jay-Z Nas level. We wasn't, and at the time, that's what you needed to be to actually make money on record labels. Because this is before 360 deals, the internet and all that. Because I'm talking about what, 99, 2000? We was little niggas trying to get a deal. And most of the beats was me scratching records because I was DJing. I had just learned, you know, well, I'm not gonna say just learned. I was DJing ever since I was little. I always had a fascination with scratching records. But I was like scratching records and putting songs together like that. You know what I mean? So we had a lot of beats that was making our shit hot. And my friend was coming up with hooks that people loved at the time. But $50,000 for 3 albums, I was like, nah, don't sign that shit. He wanted to sign it because he just wanted the 50 G's. But he wasn't realizing that we wasn't gonna get 50 G's. We was gonna owe 50 G's. And then we was going to have to wait until our 3rd album to even do anything about the situation. If you wait for a label to put out 3 albums, you got to think that's a minimum of 3 years. They're not going to put out your albums, you know, every 4th quarter. So if they do it every 4th quarter, that's 3 years. That's a blessing. That ain't going to happen. Because then you got to go on a roster with other artists on the label. And you got to wait your turn until they have a budget to promote your music. Because if they don't, then you really going to owe that money. So he didn't understand that me and him was going back and forth. Of course, it led to me and him not speaking. He didn't want to fuck with me no more. He went and started rapping by himself. I stopped rapping because I did not like how dirty the business was. I didn't like how they treat rappers. I said, if I'm going to do music, I want to be in the music industry rather than be the rapper. I don't want to be on the camera. I want to be the man behind the camera. And I feel like that was a good decision because as I learned the business, all my friends that I rap or the rappers I encounter have horrible situations that they gotta make look good for camera. Like Olivia from VH1 from G Unit. I remember my friend took me to her house in Brooklyn, and when I went to see where she lived, I was shocked. I'm like, yo, you're on TV. Like, people know who you are. If you walk down the street, people gonna ask you for an autograph, and this is where you live at? I was so shocked at that, yo. I was so shocked. And I'm talking about Olivia from VH1. The reality show she did. I forgot the name of the reality show because I don't watch them shits. But I'm talking about the girl that was on G Unit. I couldn't believe where she lived at. And now, of course, this is before she got married and hooked up with the basketball nigga. But I was like, wow, that situation had me like, this is what I mean about rap. it's all made to make shit look good, but this is not how you really living. You gotta finesse your day-to-day life so it can match up with what people expect of you. Like when Remy Ma signed up for her deal before she got locked up, part of her deal was that they would pay for her apartment, they would pay for her car. That wasn't your, that mean you didn't have no property that you owned. So that mean whenever the label got tired of you, they could just take all that shit back from you. Why would you sign a deal like that? But it's something to keep you off the street. It keeps you in a nice car, and it keeps you in a nice place to stay at night. But the minute you do something that the label don't like, they could just pull all that shit back from you. So I would never put myself in that situation. Yeah, she was popping, but think about it. When she went to jail, all that shit was going anyway. If you got kids and all that, you going shit that you own so you can leave it to them. At least you could have that shit when you come back out. None of that shit she had when she went in was hers when she came out. Though granted, she wasn't broke, but why you think she did the reality show? She obviously wasn't rich either. You know what I mean? She did the reality show because she wanted that check every month. Because I could tell you now, from people I know that do reality shows, a couple of my friends was on reality shows. Miss Rap Supreme, Ree Still is my friend. I know her personally. She was on there, and when I seen how much they was paying people, I'm like, yo, that's all they give y'all? Like, you gotta be on that show mad times and be a star before you could get a check. Like, granted, let me give you an example. The most I heard somebody on a reality show get paid an episode is $20,000. Like Jocelyn Hernandez, she gets $20,000 per episode that she does a Love and Hip Hop currently, before they got rid of her, because I heard she got her contract expired after she talked all that shit about Mona Scott. But I'm saying to myself, damn, yo, how much episodes you got to do to get up to 20K? Because the person that I know, I'm not gonna say which one it is, they was getting $2,000 an episode, and they wasn't on every episode. And I was like, Jesus, son, that's not worth it, because you all over TV. Imagine I'm getting $2,000 an episode, and I'm only gonna get like 10 episodes a season. So that means I got 2 times 10, which is 20,000. So somebody's getting 20,000 episode, and you only getting 2,000. Nah, fuck that, fam. And I'm all over TV. Everybody know I am. So now you got to resort to getting club bookings and appearances to make your money. Because what a lot of people do in reality shows is they do club appearances. Well, they'll do walkthroughs, and they'll get like 5,000 for that night for doing that. And they'll try to do like 2 or 3 of those a night. That's how they make a lot of their money. And that's not a good way to make money, because if it wasn't for those appearances, you wouldn't have shit. And I would look at all that as, nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't sit up there. I'd rather go to work and know what I'm getting than have to rely on that type of shit. And then when I get blackballed, now I'm fucking broke, and I'm out there like Maya Campbell sucking dick for crack. Pause. So I don't want to end up in a situation like that. I'd rather just know what I'm doing, have my own business, and do my own shit. Cardi B and K Michelle finesse the game. Yeah, but Cardi B is another example of somebody that is not making as much money as you might think. Cardi B is a great example of that. K Michelle as well is a great example of that. K Michelle is doing well because K Michelle date athletes and shit. Because a lot of K Michelle good songs, y'all know that K Michelle had a beef with Nicki Minaj, because Nicki stopped a lot of her songs from coming out that would have got her on. The Mayweather Conor press conference is all WWE shit. Mayweather's claiming he's gonna beat Conor. I'm starting to think that shit is rigged, because there's Conor's 28, Mayweather's 40. Conor punching like he 40. Conor looking all slow and shit. I don't know, man. I think Mayweather swears he gonna knock the man out. Me personally, I think Mayweather's gonna dance around the ring for 12 rounds and win by decision like he do most of the time. I don't like the way that fight is looking. It's looking real fake to me. It's looking like that shit is staged, and I don't like when fights look like that. It don't look real. It don't look real at all to me no more. Yeah, it's not a consistent payday. But that Mayweather fight look real bogus right now. Yeah, Conor not going to touch him, and that's the problem. That's going to make the fight boring, because Mayweather going to do what he do, dance around. And I know everybody going to say that's the object of boxing. Not if I'm paying $50 for your pay-per-view, nigga. You better throw some punches. You better take a fucking good hit. You better make a nigga bleed. I'm not paying $50 to watch you fucking going in P. Diddy for fucking an hour. Fuck that. I don't want to see you dancing around for an hour. That shit's not amazing to me. And you got a nigga that's coming from physical contact fighting to swinging like a fucking bear and him ducking and touching his toes and shit. I don't give it's 100 for HD. Man, it's free for me, but I'm just saying if you was paying for it, because I'll be goddamn if I pay for a Mayweather fight. Look at here. I'll tell you right now on YouTube Live, I ain't never paying for no Mayweather fight. You hear me? I ain't paying for no fucking Michael Jackson reenactment in the ring with gloves on. Fuck that. Mayweather's one of the most boring fucking boxers I ever seen. I grew up on Mike Tyson, my nigga. I can't go from watching Mike Tyson knock a nigga out in 5 seconds to Mayweather dancing around the ring for 12 rounds. That shit is trash. Fuck that. So Mayweather, Money Mayweather won't be getting none of my chips when I watch this shit for free on that Fire Stick. Like, where they at though? Where they at though? So nah, I'll be goddamn if I'm paying for a Mayweather fight. Never have in my life, and I will admit it. Alright? Tell cats to hit him and hurt him. I mean, that's the thing about Mayweather where I will give him his props. They can't hit that nigga. They can't catch that nigga to hit him. Now, I could complain, because he just told you $100 for HD. Niggas be having to fucking whore their living room out and have motherfuckers come over like me. I got a big screen 4K TV. If I want to get back my $100 from the Mayweather fight, I got to let a bunch of niggas I probably... You know you got a bunch of friends you invite over. It's always that one nigga that y'all not really friends like that, but he cool, but you kind of don't want him to like even come in your house. He got to come in there, and you got to start feeling like you pimped yourself out so you get your $100 back because the pay-per-view was too much fucking money, and you knew it. And I'm not putting myself in that position. So before I do any of that, I'm going to watch that shit free on the Fire Stick. Fuck that. I'm going to be like, yeah, Mayweather, your bitch ass ducking for 12 rounds. I'm glad I ain't paid for this shit. I'm glad I ain't paid for that shit. I watched the Mayweather fight for $100 and he did that shit for 3 rounds. I'm going to be wishing they knocked that nigga out. And I don't got a problem with Mayweather. I actually think he's a talented man, but I don't think he's worth $100 to watch a box, because that nigga be just dancing around for a whole hour, and I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say that be talking, because I hear this shit all day. Yo, man, Mayweather is the man, man. The whole point of boxing is not to get hit. The whole point of boxing is to do what he does. I'm like, nigga, I'm not... Why? I grew up on Mike Tyson, my nigga. That's all I got to say to you niggas that say that. I grew up on Mike Tyson. I can't watch a nigga touch his toes for 10 minutes and think that shit is hot. I'm like, nigga, you ran from that man for 12 rounds, nigga. Now, I don't think what McConnell was saying was racist. Not everybody that calls you boy is racist. Like, if a white man call me boy, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, he being racist. I'm gonna be that, because down south, that's how they talk. And granted, that's you know, it's considered racist, and when it's said that way, but the way he was saying it, it might be where he's from. You know what I mean? Because he's not like the man is American. I didn't take it as him being racist, but if you know, once somebody tell you some shit and you say it after that, then yeah, then you racist. Because if I tell you, yo, don't say that, because in our culture, that's considered a racial derogatory statement, and then you come around, hey boy, to every nigga you see, then yeah, then now you being racist. But I didn't take it as him being racist. Not every time somebody say that shit, they being racist. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be looking at people that's white as hell to my nigga, and I'm like, shit, y'all don't call that racist. How you gonna think the man calling the man boy is racist? Like, niggas gotta pick a struggle in this whole what's racist to say shit. Me personally, if you pay attention to the whole McConnell Mayweather thing, them niggas is friends, fam. You could clearly see, clear as day, these niggas is mad fucking cool. These niggas is cool like how Mayweather and 50 Cent is cool. These niggas is cool with each other. And that's another reason I don't trust this fight. If you pay attention to the press conferences, which I watched all of them. I sat there for an hour and watched all that shit. That shit felt like I was watching a WWE pay-per-view, my nigga. The way they was talking. 50 was talking shit, but 50 be talking shit, but 50 and Mayweather's cool, because you know I know his family. So, you know, I be asking him about it. I'm like, yo, your cousin and this man is really like that? Da, 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 da. Nah, like, he be putting me on. I'm not going to say what he said, but the bottom line is Mayweather and 50 has always been mad cool. They did have a fight before. They did have a real fight before. But they real cool, because a lot of people don't know 50 was a Golden Gloves fighter in jail. A lot of people don't know that about 50. Niggas just think 50 D's were in shape. 50 was a fucking boxer at one point. He had a promising career in boxing. You know, 50 ain't no joke with them hands, man. Yeah, but that's the problem. Conor is happy to get a check. That's what I don't like about this fight, because that's exactly what this whole fight is about. It's about getting a check, and that's what I don't like about it. Hold on, here we go. We got one of them guys. Let me read the comment. The whole point of boxing is to hit and not get hit. Who wants to get their brains beaten and then talk slow? Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. But at the end of the day, don't be charging me $100 for that bullshit either, though. What about Jack and Heartache? Nothing, man. I'm done talking about that, bro. That shit went left, and I ain't talking about it. Because every time I start talking about it and I start giving opinions, shit go more left. So we need to just... We already see where that's at. Let's not get into it. Put it that way. Now, all right, last time I brought that up in the stream yesterday, y'all niggas is like literal conspirators. Y'all asked me that shit yesterday. I didn't even know they was in the chat. Next thing you know, shit just started going left in the chat yesterday. So I don't want to talk about it. And next thing you know, it started going left more. I had to end the stream because of that shit. You know what? Boxing is done. Yeah, you know what I want to know about boxing, fam? What happened to the heavyweight class? Like, the heavyweight class used to be popping in boxing. The middleweight and heavyweight class used to really be popping. Like, they don't even got, like, no good, like, heavyweight and middleweight boxers no more. It's just, like, Mayweather. That's it. Mayweather had to come back to boxing for niggas to even care about it. Yeah, cats love drama. Tell me about it. It's like, yo, if I do a gaming video or a drama video... The drama video will get like 3 times the amount of videos the gaming video got. So yeah, niggas do love drama. I know, I've been through that already though. But I'm good. I'll sit out here and struggle before I start doing all that drama shit. UFC is popping. Yeah, UFC is alright, but UFC niggas be doing crazy shit. Them niggas be on steroids. They be beating up their girls. These niggas be killing themselves. UFC fighters don't got a you know what? UFC seems to have the shortest career fighters. Like, everyone in UFC stays there a year or 2 tops and then ends up dying, doing some crazy shit, or changing their to something else and just getting the shit beat out of them. I don't trust UFC no more. Nobody is long term in UFC. UFC seems like it's not going to last. I don't think UFC is going to be a division that lasts long in mixed martial arts. The 4-inch gloves are a bitch. Yeah, it's not about getting paid like boxers. UFC is still a fairly new division, and if y'all I don't know if y'all know the history of UFC, but the founders of UFC are hated in the sports industry, so they got a lot of odds against them. Not to mention, like I said, they're unreputable fighters. A lot of the fighters that go to UFC don't last. They end up having career catastrophes, you know. The founders aren't there anymore, but the people that found the UFC still own it, so I don't know what you mean by that. They still own it because they're in control of like how much the fighters get and all of that, and that's why niggas is mad, because they feel like the money should be distributed differently. So I don't know what you mean about the founders is not there, because they still control how the money is being distributed throughout the company. Yo, I just noticed this, but go to Ubisoft press conference, and at the 107 mark, you see Hip Hop Gamer and Red Infamy. Yeah, the press conference that they had, you see Red Infamy and Hip Hop Gamer a few times actually. Yep, they're right in the aisle, right? When the camera goes by, they're like right in the aisle. So when they go down, when the camera pans, you see them. You see them a few times. You see Red in a few places a few times. And you see Hip Hop Gamer, but you see Red a little bit more. He said they sold it. When did they sell it? How recently was this? Because this must be recent. Red damn near cold. What you mean what you mean red damn near cold? You mean Red Infamy? Damn, niggas are mad thirsty. They talking about Red Infamy, right? I don't know why y'all always talking about one of these gamer girls in this damn chat. Y'all be bringing them girls up like y'all crazy, man. Yeah, I seen them at the Mark during Beyond Good and Evil. Oh, okay. Hip Hop Gamer always looked like he wired. Nah, Hip Hop Gamer is mad cool though. I actually didn't expect, and Crumb Girl is in the chat. She'll tell you, Hip Hop Gamer is mad cooler than like. He not what I thought he would be in person. He's like a really. It would be hard to not like him if you meet him in person, because he's a really cool person. He just want to play his games, talk about his games. He not on that extra shit that people be on. He not on no secret agenda shit. It ain't no PlayStation when you meet him. He's a cool guy, man. Like, if you meet him and talk to him, it would be hard to really just be like, oh, I don't like that guy. He's not one of them type of cats. He's a good, positive person. I love the man, all positive. Exactly. She said all positive vibes. Pause, because I was reading a comment, not me. But yeah, when I met him, that's exactly what I got to. We had a conversation. We had a nice talk. You know, I speak to him from time to time behind the scenes. Definitely somebody I would like to work with in the future. I told him I would like to shoot a video with him too. You got to school me on the sport of boxing. You ain't got to school me on the sport of boxing. I know quite a bit about boxing, my nigga. You ain't got to school me. That don't mean I got to like it. Did I mean Modern War Negro? What the hell you talking about? Where he came up at? Modern War Negro? Why you ask me about him? No more fight night. Yeah, they don't got the. Yo, I found out a little bit about that. They don't actually have the licensing rights to fight night no more. They have to get the licensing rights back. That's why they haven't been making a fight night. They said that the licensing rights, the money for the licensing rights for fight night went to UFC because it was cheaper and they can't afford to get all those boxes they would like to get. And fight night. Damn, YouTube be sabotaging me, fam. Yeah, it's like a 30-minute thing. Every 30 minutes, YouTube will cut my. YouTube is doing that. The bad thing about this too is when I upload the stream, it's gonna cut parts out of the video. YouTube is, I don't know, what's YouTube? I'm gonna have to see about a way to fix that. I'm gonna have to start doing more streams in the house anyway because it's more stable. Plus, I get to use my OBS setup and everything. Plus, I got my cameras working again and all that. I might do a test stream later. Stream some Injustice or something. Anybody want to get them hands and start running? You know what I'm saying? Stop running from your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watched Evo 2, and boy, they gonna have to fucking nerf that Aquaman. I knew Aquaman was like super OD'd overpowered in that game, but Jesus, that Trident Rush, the way he was spamming that shit, like, and that shows you the mindset of that game. These are pro players spamming fucking specials. I was like, jam, yo. Now I don't got, yeah, I do got 2K17. I do have that. I got it on PC and on console. Somebody gave it to me. I forgot I had that. I never played it though. You've been playing Verbun. That game is trash, but it's kind of entertaining. I never even heard of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was getting Crackdown, but due to the fact that the game is so bad looking and trash looking, I have to say no, because I need to speak with my wallet on that game and not support shit like that. Which hurts me because this is what Xbox is coming out with as a launch title next to Xbox One X. Smooth disagrees with me. He says it's not a AAA, yada yada yada. Smooth had every excuse in the book. The bottom line is, you're gonna put a bad taste in people's mouth. First, look, this is business, man, and this is what I'm so surprised at Microsoft. How do you wait? What's on sale for $40? Yeah, it is. It's still on sale for $40. It's hard to find in the store though. Every time niggas was coming in, it was out of stock. Anyway, back to what I was saying. How do you bring out a trash game as a launch title for your Xbox One X and give people this? This is going to get crucified as a bad example of an Xbox One X game, yada, 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 graphics. You already hit a narrative. And I'm like, yo, Microsoft, you are an established company. You know good and goddamn well this is not how you make a first impression. This is going to, you walk in this Xbox One X into the pit of hell and the depths of the fire by doing this, by bringing it out with a game that you hyped up since 2013, talking about the power of DX12, the power of the cloud, and now the power of the Xbox One X. And then you turn around and bring this shit out looking like this. The date of the Xbox One X release, you just put the Xbox One X on a fucking cross, and you burnt the cross. And I'm like, Microsoft, why are y'all fucking this generation up so bad? He says there has to be something else going on behind the scenes. Fam, Microsoft just took the shotgun and put it to their head and pulled the trigger by releasing Crackdown 3 the day of the Xbox One X. What they should have did, I'm going to tell you what they should have did, which is what they did back in the day. Atari did this, Sega did this, Nintendo even did this. This is when shit needed to go down and the message needed to be sent that, yeah, we want that spot. Release Cuphead, release State of Decay, release Sea of Thieves, and release Crackdown 3 all on November 7th with the Xbox One X. That's how you do that shit. And people gonna go, holy shit, all these fucking games to choose from, all these Xbox One X enhanced titles. That's how you take the market back. You release all those fucking games on November 7th. All of them. All of them. Battlefield 2. Assassin's Creed. Cuphead. Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Crackdown 3. You don't just leave Crackdown 3 out there with the Xbox One X on November 7th and expect that shit not to be crucified. It's already being crucified. Nobody wants those games, just mention Jimmy. Nah, it's not about wanting those games. It's about putting your best foot forward and showing that you want this, showing that you're here to put in that work. You don't release one shitty game next to the Xbox One X and go, here you go, guys. Trust us. We got you next year. Because no, you don't. You've been saying that to us since 2013. Oh, yeah, well, you know, DX12. Oh, it's here? Not really a difference. We got you next year. Oh, the power of the cloud. Oh, it's here? We got a new console, Xbox One X. It'll utilize that stuff that we gave you. We got you next year. The Xbox One is here. We only got one game for you. It's kind of trash. Don't worry, we got you next year. Meanwhile, PlayStation next year got you. They got God of War, Days Gone, The Last of Us. Fam, it's what the fuck? Wait. Nah, they not showing the multiplayer because nobody cares. The bottom line is, nobody's gonna buy Crackdown for the multiplayer, even though they gave you the multiplayer. They're not gonna buy it for that reason. So if they show the multiplayer, then it's like they completely blow the mystery off of why you should buy the game. So it actually would hurt them to show the multiplayer right now from a marketing standpoint. They gotta wait up until right when the game is coming out to show the multiplayer, which is smart. Because if they do it now, no one's gonna buy this fucking game. So they can't show you the multiplayer yet. They have to string you along with that. That's all they got left. It's all they have left to show y'all. Crackdown was never a big time game. Y'all keep saying that, but I remember on Xbox 360, niggas, when I was a PlayStation guy, I came to Xbox when Xbox 360 was already in its third year. So I've been on Xbox for 8 years now, going on 9. I remember when I was a PlayStation dude, niggas was coming at me with this Crackdown shit. That was one of the games that got mentioned as why I should get an Xbox. So all you dudes running around here talking about, because Smooth said the same shit you said, Righteous Kung Fu. All you dudes running around talking about Crackdown was never considered. Yes, it is. It's an Xbox title. Microsoft Studios is directly publishing this game. It's one of their games. It's their... This is a game that will come inside of the Xbox console if they bundle games with it. It's going to be the game that will come in the box if you buy an Xbox One X. So stop saying that, because it's coming out the day of the Xbox One X. They would not release it next to it if it was not that type of title. So all you people who damage control and say, oh, it's not never a go-to title, it's not an X. Yes, it is. It's an Xbox exclusive. It's a console exclusive for Xbox published by Microsoft Studios. So please stop saying that. It's definitely an Xbox title. I remember hearing that, and when I played Crackdown, I thought that was the trashiest shit I ever played on Xbox. I told niggas, get that shit the fuck up out of here, never mention it in my presence again. It was one of the most atrocious games I played on Xbox 360. And people kept telling me they liked it. I'm like, this shit is garbage. I'd rather play Borderlands. This is complete garbage shit. This is trash. The only thing that was good about it was jumping up and down on roofs. And I'm like, yo, you could do that in Saints Row, and it's still better. So, nah, man. Nah. Crackdown is a terrible game. They need to cancel that garbage, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I don't even want them to release that game because I know it's going to damage the Xbox brand more by being released. That's how bad that game is. Now, I don't got to, because I was there in 2013. I was one of the people that said it on the podcast. I said, yo, 2 games I saw that I got behind the scenes access to was Crackdown 3 and Scalebound. Y'all don't remember on the Weapon War podcast? I told them on the podcast. And then it came out right after I said it. I said, yo, those games look like they're in trouble. Something's wrong with the way they were playing. Scalebound kept dipping in frames, and it looked like it was not running properly. What did they do? Cancel Scalebound. I said that about both of these games. Now they completely changed Crackdown to how it looked from 2015 to now. I was following this game for years, hoping that it was going to help Xbox. That's why I'm mad that this is what they came with. I was one of the people who followed that game for years. I followed a bunch of Xbox games into the trash can. So when people say, oh, you're not an Xbox guy, don't tell me I'm not an Xbox guy and I was actually following these games from industry inside all the way down until getting canceled and to being put in the trash. So please don't tell me that. Xbox completely lost the 8th generation. It's over. You could go this whole generation and never touch an Xbox and be perfectly fine. And that's unacceptable to me. That is bad. That is bad, man. That is bad. So this generation was PC and PS4. PC and PS4. PS4 and PC. Xbox, maybe. Man, that game was changed so many times. They like I said, this game went through 3 pieces of tech before it finally even got acknowledged that it's going to come out. It went from being a DX12 game to being a cloud game to being an Xbox One game, One X game. And all this, meanwhile, is supposed to run on the original Xbox One. So it's still not going to be what they said it would be, because all this got to be capable of being done on the original Xbox. So are you going to get the option to do on the Xbox One X is play it with prettier graphics, which we already know doesn't matter because the game looks like shit anyway. Which is one of the reasons that you got to scratch your head, because we're ain't touting the best place to play AAAs. So you mean to tell me exclusives are still going to look like shit? Is that what you mean to tell me, Microsoft? So it's disappointing. I wish they just would not release this game. 2 games I don't want them to release. Sea of Thieves and this fucking shit Crackdown. Because these 2 games look like trash. The pony's happy as hell right now. I bet you they are. They've been happy since 2013. Shit, Microsoft over here giving it to them. Microsoft gave them this fucking whole situation on the fucking platter, man. Gave it to them. They didn't even make it hard for PlayStation. Sea of Thieves should be free to play, and that's why it shouldn't come out. Because they wasted so much money on that fucking game when they could have been making something better. Xbox, what Microsoft need to do is they need to go and get new developers. They need to get developers like Naughty Dog. The Pro is meh, but see, here's the thing though. Y'all said the Pro is meh, right? I just got back on my 4K TV yesterday, right? I was playing Injustice in 1080p 60. So I got to play it in 1800p 60, 1400p, well, pardon me, 1400p 60. Huge difference. You could say the Pro is meh, but think about it. The Xbox One X is going to be meh too. The problem is the PlayStation is meh. The Pro is meh, but the Pro got games. Plus meh. Xbox got meh, no games. This is a problem because whatever you say meh about Sony, you got to say the same thing about Xbox plus no games. This is a problem. No matter how we slice the pie, no matter what kind of fanboy you want to say you are, whatever situation you picking, you still got to say meh plus no games. So whatever you say about PlayStation, you got to say plus no games on Xbox, which is the problem. Because that's what this is all about. Games, dog. So, I don't know. Microsoft should have just went and flooded those gates on November 7th. They should have pulled out every fucking thing they had just to give... And then go quiet for a couple months. Fine. You want to do the whole AAAs run better on... AAA third-party titles run better on Xbox shit, fine. But come out the gate, hit them in the fucking head for the holiday, get those MPD sales, grab all that shit for November, December, and then January you chill out. You chill out for a couple more months until your next batch of shit is ready to roll. That's what you do. How you gonna release Crackdown next to the Xbox One X? Knowing you got Call of Duty coming out the week before, and Battlefield coming out the week after, and think that your shit is gonna be good. Come on, fam. Nah, that's not how you do shit. That is not how you do shit. I was there when you could go in the store and Nintendo had a war on Sega, and you had to sit up there and decide. Now, not me, of course, because I wasn't old enough to buy the consoles at the time, but if you wanted a console, you had to make a hard choice because Genesis was coming with 5 games or 3 games, and fucking Nintendo was coming with 5 games, 3 games, and you really had to sit up there and say, damn, all these is games I want to play. The Xbox One X is coming out with Crackdown. That's it. And if State of Decay 2 was gonna be next to that shit, I would have went ham on that motherfucker, fam. I can't front, man. When I got on the 360 and that shit went to HD, fam, I couldn't believe how sweet that shit was. Remember, that was my first time seeing an achievement. PlayStation didn't have trophies yet. The games, you know what did it for me? The online, the ease of access. You just plug your mic into your controller and boom, you start popping shit. And everybody's popping shit. Everybody's online. Everybody's playing games. Everybody's going crazy in HD, getting achievements for popping shit. Going nuts. Yo, that was a magical era for me, man, at 360. Plugging in a controller and going online and popping premium shit to niggas and getting achievements for it. Fam, what? I don't know how Xbox went from that 360 shit they doing to the shit they doing right now, though. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. But I don't know. Knife Gen might be different. They look like they learning from their mistakes, but it's gonna take a long time for them. It's gonna take years for them to be able to do anything about it, due to the fact that producing games take time. So we looking at least another 3 years of Xbox taking an L, man, or taking a nice little dick fucking. And Nintendo know that niggas want games from them. It's gonna take a couple years for them to get all that shit rectified. So in the meantime, Sony got that shit. And you know PC is over there like, oh, you want your shit running right? You want your shit running in all with the bells and whistles? Come bring that shit over here. Bring that shit to death row. That's where that shit is at. So that's the situation. But I ain't gonna lie though, I'm still gonna get my Xbox One X day one. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Some of the features that the console have look cool. There's a lot of cool things about the console that look cool, but once again, I'm a little bit ashamed to say it because it makes me sound like I'm just kind of like trying to make excuses for the console. None of that shit got nothing to do with gaming though. The 7.1 and all of that, like the new tech, all that shit sound good. Some games should be running better, but my main thing is gonna be nice to see some of these AAAs or these multi-plats running in higher resolutions on the Xbox. I really wanted to see that. I was really mad that they was giving niggas games with 792p resolution. That was crazy. That was real crazy. I don't even know how they was comfortable putting that on the box. Wait, 7.1 what? Nah, normal Xbox don't got that. You know, normal Xbox don't have 7.1. Nope. Yo, Psycho Gamer keeping it real in the chat, boy. Don't let them see you talking that real shit, boy. Talking about PS3 is better than Xbox One. Nah, anybody who could say Sony don't have great exclusives is lying. Those are revolutionary games because one reason. You can have a PC. I have a very good PC, as y'all know. I have a very, very, very good gaming PC. I'm playing games in 4K 60 maxed out, no problem, right? And I still can't get the experience that, like let me use for an example, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, that game would look slightly better on PC, but you cannot get that experience on PC. You cannot get that experience on Xbox One. The only way to get that experience is on PS4. And that's crazy, because even with a powerful PC, you still don't get the quality games that they've been producing. And PC has exclusives. Not one exclusive on PC could touch PlayStation's exclusives. Not one exclusive on the 8th generation of Xbox can touch PlayStation exclusives. So for anybody to say that PlayStation don't have great exclusives, and I'm talking about going back to PS3 up until now, you can't lie about that. It's nothing you can say. Even PC, if I went PC completely and I didn't want any console games, I would never be able to play those games that PlayStation is releasing or get an experience like that on PC. So you can't take that away from Sony. They did that right. And Xbox is giving you their exclusives on PC, and they still can't touch a fucking console exclusive. Even on PC, the Windows 10, Win 10 Fam, Play Anywhere games cannot touch PlayStation's exclusives. Xbox has not released one exclusive this year that can touch. They haven't released one exclusive this year that can touch Horizon Zero Dawn. Matter of fact, I'll do one better for you. Not PlayStation, what I'm going to say. Xbox has not released one exclusive this generation, and I'm talking about 8th generation, that can touch Zelda Breath of the Wild. And that's a Nintendo game. Halo 5 was cool. Gears 4 was cool. Played both of them, beat them. Nothing to write home about. They were cool. Don't get me wrong. I bought those games. I was not mad at them. Liked them. But they didn't touch nothing exclusive from PlayStation this generation. They didn't. None of Xbox 8th generation exclusives touched Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm just being real with y'all. That's still the best game I played this year so far. Matter of fact, I'm about to go start playing it now that I got my 4K shit set up, so I can hook that shit up right. Because, you know, I didn't like the way it looked on my 1080p, so I didn't touch it. But the bottom line is, man, I don't know, man. Xbox gave up this generation, and they just took it on the chin. They just did. They had cool shit this gen, but I mean, you said they had some good shit. I just said Halo 5 was cool. I just said Gears 4 was cool. I enjoy Gears 4. I beat Gears 4 3 times. 3 times already. Still, none of those games is touching the PlayStation exclusives that I've seen. So nobody's saying they had trash. What we saying is that their exclusives are not on the same caliber as Nintendo, which is Breath of the Wild. I'll name 2 games to you. Horizon Zero Dawn and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Xbox has not had a game that was even coming close to being as impactful as those games on Xbox One. No exclusive on Xbox One came close to Zelda Breath of the Wild or Horizon Zero Dawn. You name me one game that did. Quantum Break was another game. Not bad, but it was okay, and it was lacking shit. It was lacking. It was lacking things. There were things missing from that game. It was too short. The animations, the terrible resolution on Xbox One, the terrible port on PC. It was like, so let's not even bring up Quantum Break. It has so many shortcomings that took away from the game. Let's not bring it up. But name me one game that came out on 8th generation for Xbox One that was as impactful as Horizon Zero Dawn or Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because both of those are my 2 game of the year choices. I got Zelda number 1, Horizon number 2. I can't even put an Xbox One game as number 3. If I wanted to put number 3 game of the year, I would probably put Gears, but I don't even think it made it because it wasn't out this year. So we still don't have a game of the year for Xbox to even put in that position. If I wanted to pick an Xbox game, there's not one that came out. That's even bad. Think about it like that. I didn't even think about it. Did Xbox even release any games this year? That's fucking bad. See what I'm saying? 2017 is garbage for Xbox. Listen, fam. 2013 up until 2017 is garbage for Xbox. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cuphead is on Steam right now for pre-order. It went up the day of E3 for pre-order on Steam. So Cuphead will be being copped on Steam for me. The only reason, I want my achievements, so I would get it on I would get it Play Anywhere. So I would get it on Windows 10 because I want my achievements. He said, nah, bro, but Cycle, think about it, fam. Name me a good game that came out this year for Xbox that was an exclusive. And I'm not even talking about exclusive not on Windows. I'm talking about Play Anywhere exclusive. I'm talking about Windows 10 game. Name me a Windows 10 game that came out this year for Xbox that is impactful enough to say that it's on the same caliber or competing with Horizon Zero Dawn or Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because Zelda Breath of the Wild was better than Horizon Zero Dawn to me, and that's a Nintendo game. That's going to be my game of the year. I guarantee you by December I'm going to still be saying that. Yeah, you said it's garbage for them. Okay, I just had to check because this is my whole point about what I'm saying about Xbox. But then they want you to turn around and go buy an Xbox One X in November with Crackdown. This is what I mean. That's what you call insult to injury. That's what you call salt on the wound. That's what you call pissing in my face. You don't turn around and bring that shit out with the Xbox One X after giving us a year like you did. That's what I mean about Xbox and why I be getting mad at them. That's why I be getting on their fucking neck when I can, because niggas sit up there and act like it's all good. Meanwhile, they just keep throwing away this generation. They just keep throwing it away. That's it. Shit ain't good. Shit ain't cool. Kiss Move is definitely pretending to like Xbox games at this point. I'm going to tell you right now, and I hope Gaming Addict is still in the chat. I hope Smooth might hear this or he watches it on the playback. I have to agree. Smooth is definitely frauding out here because he has a PS4 and he knows goddamn good and well he's enjoying his PS4, but he don't want to come out and say that because that's the only place to play games right now if you're not on PC. You either going to be on PS4 or PC this year. It all the way up until next year. So any nigga that's gaming, you ain't gaming on Xbox unless you playing a lot of old shit, which is what I did. Literally, I was playing Dead Island on my Xbox all last week. That's a game from 2008 or 2010. Come on, fam. That's what I got to do if I want to play on my Xbox. So, yes, Smooth is definitely frauding to hold up his Xbox Best Spot title. I have to agree with that. I have to agree. Because I'm like, yo, I just asked y'all, name me one game that came out this year for Xbox One X. I didn't even say, name me one that'll compete with the exclusive of Horizon and Zelda. I said, now that I think about it, name me a game that came out. Niggas is really thinking about that shit. Y'all gotta think, damn, yeah, let me name a game. Damn, did a game come out? Niggas is like, yeah, it was a bad year for Xbox. Yeah, because they didn't have no fucking games. So everybody that got an Xbox is secretly over there rocking PlayStation. Look at Rand. Look at fucking Smooth. Smooth be rocking PlayStation. And now you got Gaming Ad who just said Tuesday he's buying a PlayStation. So come on, man. You got to. If you're a gamer, you got. That's what you gonna be. That's what you gonna have to do because Xbox left your ass high and dry. It's like crack. If the nigga you hate is the only person with crack and you got a crack addiction, nigga, you gonna start buying crack from that nigga because you want to get high. So if you want to play games, you gonna buy you a fucking PlayStation or you gonna play some old shit that you never beat. Because if you want new fucking games, you're not buying an Xbox for that. Not right now. Hell yeah, they want Spider-Man. That's why most Xbox fans automatically start spewing hate towards Spider-Man. Talking about that shit ain't all that. Who cares about superheroes? Nigga, if that shit came out on Xbox, you would be buying it. Spider-Man is the kind of game that if that shit came out on every platform, everyone would buy that. It would do well. I'm not gonna say it would sell millions of copies, but it would actually do numbers on every platform it came out on because it's a fucking Spider-Man game. So some people could live without Spider-Man. I know that. But niggas would buy that game on Xbox if it came out. You better fucking believe that, especially since no games is coming out on Xbox. Nah, but Street Fighter V got all the hate because that was different, man. They split the fighting community when they did that. Capcom shouldn't have did that. They hurt the brand by releasing that game on one platform. I got a video about that. Street Fighter, if you go to my search bar and type in Street Fighter V, you should watch some of my Street Fighter V videos. Man, I got niggas fucking triggered. Oh my God, niggas was triggered off those videos. I think that last video hit like 10,000 views. Niggas was in that comment section going nuts on me. But I kept it a stat. They fucked up the fighting community with that game. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But if you even think about Street Fighter, you should watch those videos and go read the comments. Because there's niggas in there going to war. That shit had a lot of views too, so definitely go check out that video. That's one of the high view videos on my channel. That shit sparked the conversation when I said in that video. You waiting for Super Street Fighter V? It's not happening because they did well with season passes. You will not be getting Super Street Fighter V because you're gonna get seasons. Street Fighter is currently working on season 3, which is $40 a season. So Street Fighter was $60 plus season 1, which was another $40, and season 2, which was another $40. So now you got a game that's $140 for both seasons, now going into its 3rd season, making it $180 for 3 seasons, making the game a total of $200 with tax if you want all 3 seasons. Alright, so this is the new shit that's going on with these video games. So yeah, Street Fighters, I'm very disappointed in how that game turned out, what they did. That they split the community and they nickel and dime niggas to death for fighters and games now. Like even Injustice, I'm ashamed to say that when I look at how much I spent on Injustice, it's over $100. And I don't even play that game every day. But that's already how much I spent between buying costumes and characters. It's really fucking crazy that I spent that much on one game. So if you like a fighting game and you like 3 games, you're going to be looking to spend $300? That's fucking retarded. You could buy a fucking console for that price. Capcom is what? Capcom is rebranding Season 3 into Super Street Fighter V. Nah, it's definitely not. I already heard the characters and everything that's coming out. Sagat is one of the characters. Which I'm surprised they took so long to bring Sagat. They need to bring Fei Long, E Honda. Certain characters need to be in Street Fighter. Blanca need to come back. Certain characters just need to be there. They might as well just leave certain characters in there and just make new characters. Netherlands stay finessing niggas. You ain't lying, fam. You ain't lying. They definitely got me. Mortal Kombat been pulling that shit for a minute now, so you ain't lying. And Mortal Kombat is a game that I hardly play, but I stay finding myself in that store copping little bullshit. I be like, oh yeah, let me get Sub-Zero different outfits so I could look ill when I'm throwing ice at niggas and spamming the ice attack. I'm about to go do that shit now. I'm about to go unlock costumes for this nigga. And I'm not even gonna go online with that nigga. Mortal Kombat was worth it though. That's an arguable opinion. Street Fighter's worth it to some people. Look, I just saw a map in Street Fighter, the Ryu Classic stage. I'm about to go buy it and I don't even play the game. So they be catching niggas. They gonna catch me and I'm gonna be tight because when I go look, I'm like, I hope this shit's like $3. Shit gonna be $9.99 and I know it. And I'm gonna sit there and get mad at myself. I'm gonna tell myself I ain't shit because I know I'm buying it. And I'm gonna buy it. Then I'm gonna have buyer's regret because I'm gonna be looking at the printed receipt saying, damn, why did I buy this shit? I should have known not to buy this shit. I shouldn't support this bullshit. And I'm gonna have that shit just sitting there and I'm probably never gonna play it. Cause I ain't shit either. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. They be knowing that they gonna catch us like that. Companies are dirty, man. They know when you addicted, man. They know. They know when they got you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't got no willpower. And yeah, I still didn't open Call of Duty, man. I still got some Call of Duties in the plastic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What do I think of JTech TV being on Weapon Wheel? First of all, look, let me just tell y'all the truth. I don't know who this dude is. All I know is he had me blocked. And I'm gonna just tell y'all know me. When I don't like somebody, I don't got no problem telling y'all I don't like somebody. He had me blocked, so I gotta think he's a bitch ass nigga. He unblocked me, but the fact that he had me blocked and I never spoke to him, that's a red flag that that's a faggot ass nigga. Hard 8 is advocating for him. I don't know what's going on. I know when he come on the show, I'm going to ask him directly, why you be blocking niggas that ain't never speak to you? So, you know, I'm going to call that nigga out. But at the end of the day, I'm already looking at him as a faggot ass, sucker ass nigga. So let me make that clear. JTech TV seemed like a bitch ass nigga to me because he had me blocked and I never spoke to him. That's the same shit that Fox nigga and UK did. And I don't like niggas that do shit like that because why you blocking niggas that you never spoke to? You emotional. You seem like a bitch ass nigga. You seem like a bitch made nigga. Now, is he cool? He could be. But I don't see how you could be blocking somebody like me who minds his business, but then you a cool nigga. So at the end of the day, my answer to that is I'm going to check this nigga temperature when he come on the podcast and ask him what the fuck is up with the blocking people. Because everybody's telling me that he's a faggot ass nigga. Because he's probably watching this. Everyone's telling me that you're a faggot ass nigga. And that's what you do. So I'm going to ask you what's your problem with me. And you could tell me on the Weapon Wheel podcast. And if you don't have a problem with me, I'm going to let you know that I think that's some bitch ass shit you doing. And you could take it from there and take it how you want to take it. Because y'all know me. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with him. But that's a red flag that he ain't a cool nigga. That's all I'm saying. So, we'll find out. I don't know. I heard Jack don't like the nigga. And I find that to be odd that if Jack don't like him, why is he coming on? So, once again, I have my own opinions of everything. But, oh, he a troll? Well, you know what? This is the thing. You could block niggas and all that to be a troll, but niggas got to know who you are. I never heard of this guy till yesterday. So, I go and I see a tweet from Hard 8 and the nigga got me blocked. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Why he got me blocked if I never even heard of this nigga and spoke to him? So, I mean, he heard of me and he blocked me. For what reason? Never spoke on this nigga because I never knew who this nigga was. He a big Sony guy. Well, apparently, anyway, I'm not even going to waste too much energy on that because I don't want to seem like I'm talking about the nigga. I don't like that he blocked me. It gives me a red flag that he's a faggot. And we're going to see if he's a faggot or not when he come on the podcast. But my past experiences have led me to believe that niggas that do what he did are faggots. Because that's the same shit that Iron Wolf did. That's the same shit that Crap Gamer did. Niggas who I ain't even have no issue with. And they all turn out to be cocksucking faggots down the line. Iron Wolf seemed to have changed. I don't know like what happened. But he actually don't seem like he's that bad of a person anymore. So I'm not going to, badmouth him and talk shit about him now. But that was, at that time, the shit he was on. So maybe J-Tech changed his ways. Maybe he's cool. Maybe Sunday he gonna say my bad. I can't be like, oh, you a faggot if he says that. But if he runs around acting like that shit was all cool, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, you a sucker ass nigga for that. So we gotta see. We gotta check the temperature. Yeah, BG got him blocked probably because the nigga crazy. Like, that nigga run. How you gonna have mad? Like, I heard he got mad niggas blocked who never heard of him. Like, how you gonna know somebody and block them because you heard of them? Like, that's weird. That's weirdo shit. He's a faggot for life. Well, like I said, blocking people for no reason, to me, is a sign that something ain't right with you. He got me blocked too. Apparently he just, look, I think, this is what I think, because I think Crap Gamer do the same thing. I think people do that blocking shit thinking that that's going to make you go watch their videos. Nigga, at least make sure the nigga heard of you. How you going to have me blocked and I never heard of you? Like, that's what made this shit crazy. I'm like, hold on. Why he got, like, the Fox nigga? Both of these niggas got me blocked. I never heard of these niggas. I'm not going to go watch your videos after you got me blocked. I'm going to wait. If I see you in person, I'm going to be like, yo, you the nigga that blocked me on Twitter. What's up? You got a fucking problem, nigga? Then niggas are like, oh, well, why you pressing people? Why you pulling up? Nigga, you blocked me on Twitter. I'm asking you to your face. What's up? Oh, you shouldn't be. You trying to be tough, Jimmy. Oh, you're a gangster, Jimmy. What the fuck is. You block me, nigga. I asked you why you blocked me in person. I'm being gangster. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? So, I don't know about this YouTube shit. But when he come on a podcast, I'ma ask him, yo, why you block me? What was the reason? He'll say what he gonna say. Depending on what he says, we'll see where we go from there. My only problem is that I know Jack really got some kind of issue with this nigga. So I don't know if him being there is a good idea. But we'll see. I'm not the owner of the podcast. I can't control who's on there. I don't know what that's about. Let me read that comment. Fox does too much for me. What do you mean? It's fishy. What do you mean Fox do too much for you? Is he cool? Because to have me blocked and I never spoke to you, to me, and he attacked the whole podcast, which was another thing. How you gonna attack the whole podcast and then block me? Now, if I see you and I go, yo, what's up with that, yada, 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 niggas gonna be like, oh, why you pull up on Fox? He's this and he's that. I didn't pull up on this nigga. This nigga blocked me and talk shit, so I went to him to address the issue. Niggas gonna make it like I'm trying to press people and all kinds of shit. Nigga, you can't do shit and then when somebody see you, think it's gonna be like, oh, I don't see you in person. Stone Fox is over the top fraud. I ain't got nothing to say about that, man. He mind his business, and I don't know him personally. I learned, like, one thing about me and Hip Hop Gamer, I learned that when you hear things about people, you gotta kind of, like, judge for yourself, because y'all say a lot of bad things about Stone Fox Media, but he's very successful on YouTube, and I haven't seen him do anything like make videos about niggas. I haven't seen him talk crazy about niggas. I haven't really seen him do anything bad to be getting, like, the crucifixion that he gets. So I don't know if Stone Fox Media is a good or a bad person. From what I see, he seems like a nigga that mind his business and stay out the way. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If he don't play games or not, that's a whole nother choice, because a lot of niggas is running around here that don't play games, that got thousands of subs and doing good and getting donations and all kinds of shit. So that shit's matter. If I turn this stream off right now and I go play some games, y'all niggas is gonna be like, whatever. You know what I mean? Niggas be having 1 million subs and then when they play a game, they get 100 viewers. So I can't say shit about that. I will admit some of the things he says is kind of ridiculous. Like, he says things about PC and I'm like, my nigga, you don't know what you talking about. But once again, that's because he's not educated on it. Somebody just got to teach him. Why are you under investigation? Yo, that's you. Yo, YouTube did me dirty. Like, that, I see it as every 30 minutes now. That should do that. Nah, it's not my connection. It's YouTube. YouTube is doing that every 30 minutes. And what I realize is when I end the stream, it's going to cut part of this live stream and upload it and leave part of it off. YouTube is real fucking fucked up lately. Real choppy and bad lately. Real bad. This dude is a bitch-ass dude, man. He seen me for years. I'm cool with his brother. He don't want to speak to me, act all stuck up. As soon as he see white people, he all want to stop and talk and wave, act like he's all social and shit. Fucking Sambo ass nigga. I knew he was one of them type of niggas. I'm gonna curse that nigga out next time he say something too. Nah, you late as fuck. I'm out there in the stream. It's 2 hours. I need to go in the house. But anyway, y'all, yo, I'm gonna end this, man. I don't even want to spend no more time talking about these niggas, man. I don't want to talk about no J-Tech. We'll see when he get there. I don't know, man. Hope he need to apologize to that man Jack move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Well, let me not say that, because every time I say that, people get mad. Ain't nobody apologizing to nobody around here. Anyway, yo, y'all be good, man. Let me go in the crib. Maybe I'll live stream from a little Injustice or something. Let somebody get these hands, man. Everybody keep running from these hands, man. You know what I mean? I got the iron fist. Peace, y'all. Let me end the stream. I want to see if YouTube is going to upload the whole The stream is supposed to be 2 hours and 6 minutes. Let's see if it upload that. Because the last stream I did 2 hours, this shit only uploaded 30 minutes. Peace.